Today, we're gonna make a random orbit sandpaper organizer because this is not working. It's also gonna have a way to hang the random orbit sander because this is just a mess. And we're gonna have it hang up on the wall up here. Today's video is sponsored by
Microjig, maker of the gripper. Work safer, work smarter.
So I have this piece of scrap 1/2-inch plywood, and it seems to be the perfect size for this. I'm going to hang the random orbit sander on here. I want to have 4 different grits of sandpaper along the edge here. And then I also use these sanding pads, so I think I want to make little compartments so that hangs here. And then I use a lot of this sticky back sandpaper, so maybe I'll make a little thing for it to sit right here. And that should work, and then this whole thing will hang on the wall, and this would be the majority of the sandpaper and supplies that I use for sanding. So this is going to be very crude. We're not going to make this look pretty. I mean, this piece of plywood is water stained. Everything is just going to be glued up, butt joints, and hopefully the glue will hold up. I mean, this is not going to be under any stress, except for maybe this guy, which will be, I think we're going to use dowels or some sort of pins here to hang this on. So I have some 1/4-inch plywood laying around that I'm just going to use to make these little compartments here. So now I have a bunch of these wedges cut, some random angle, I'm not even sure what it is. I'm going to glue them on here, and then we'll glue this little pocket onto the board. I'm gonna do a trick where I'm gonna put wood glue on here for strength, and then I'm going to use CA glue on the ends here as a clamp. All right, now we're gonna glue each one of these pockets right onto the plywood. Just gonna use the square to line it up. And once again, we're going to use CA glue with activator and wood glue. The CA glue will work as a clamp and the wood glue will work as string. Quick and dirty. Just how I like it. So now I'm just gonna glue these right down to the plywood. Once again, super glue as a clamp, wood glue for strength. Activator for speed. Looking back on it, should have made one long piece for each side. That's what happens when you design on the fly. Hey, but whatevs. Quick and dirty, that's what it's about. That'll hold like that. That'll go in there like that. This will go in here. This guy will go up here. Now, we just need to make a little holder for the random orbit sander. To hang this on my concrete basement walls, I'm going to use an anchor and a masonry bit. But before we do that, we need to pre-drill into the sandpaper organizer. I want that screw to be able to slide right through there. Then we're gonna do a third one down in the bottom. Just gonna place it where I want it here. If it looks straight, it is straight. Says Jimmy DeResta. I'm just going to mark my holes with the drill bit here. I'm using the hammer setting on my drill. So now I'm gonna pound these little plastic anchors right into the wall. You go in there, you go in there, you go in there. Boom, 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 boom. Hang it up. Wow, it's all done. Perfect, exactly what I need. Put on a make something sticker right here just to remind people that I sell them in my store. Yeah, so this thing's not gonna win any design awards, but it's quick and dirty. We made it in about an hour and a half. It's functional, it cleans up a bunch of mess, and it solves a lot of problems for me. So the point of the video is you don't need a bunch of fancy joinery. You don't really need to plan things out when you're making shop furniture. Maybe this isn't gonna hold up for 150 years. If it falls apart, I can just re-glue it back up there. This is definitely going to work for my needs. If you want to get your name printed in the book, we are running out of time, so head on over to patreon.com/Picciuto to find out how you can do that. We have new videos every Tuesday and Thursday, so come back Thursday for the next project video, which I think this time is actually going to be the bed. Hopefully I finish it in time. So as always, be safe, be passionate, and make something. So this is my table saw. This is where the magic happens. This is the center of my workshop. All right, this is my table saw outfeed table. You might remember the video. Wasn't that fun? Didn't we have fun today?